What if Batman's parents faked their death to create the perfect vigilante? What if the defining trauma of Bruce Wayne's life wasn't real? In this timeline, Thomas and Martha Wayne are not murdered in Crime Alley. They orchestrate it. As billionaires with deep ties to Gotham's elite and underworld, they see the city crumbling, corruption in every courtroom, precinct, and office. Philanthropy failed, politics stalled, so they go further. They fake their deaths. The alley shooting is a staged event. The gunman is a trusted agent. Hidden cameras catch every second. Young Bruce watches in horror as his parents die before him. The trauma is real. The grief is real. But behind the curtain, Thomas and Martha are alive, watching their son's pain and using it. Alfred is in on it. He raises Bruce not just with care but intent. He steers him toward martial arts, science, detective work. As Bruce grows, he seeks meaning in the chaos. When he begins traveling the world, training with killers and monks, Alfred sends updates to a secret base buried beneath Gotham, the Mausoleum. Thomas and Martha watch everything. They guide his evolution from the shadows. They leak intel on corrupt figures. They stage symbolic moments, the discovery of the Batcave, old journals of regret, the heirloom cowl. Bruce never suspects. He thinks it's destiny. But it's by design. Batman isn't born. He's engineered. The Waynes want a symbol, something more powerful than law, a myth forged in tragedy. A son so broken by loss that he'll wage war on crime with absolute conviction. Not bound by politics, not compromised by emotion. Batman is their final legacy. By the time Bruce returns to Gotham, they've built a hidden empire. Shell companies, offshore accounts, criminal ecosystems bent at their will. When Batman strikes, it's never random. They set the board. He moves the pieces. Crime families fall. Dirty judges disappear. Police departments are cleaned overnight. But eventually cracks form. Bruce notices patterns. Victories feel too neat. The enemy's too coordinated. He traces the money. It leads somewhere impossible, back to the Wayne fortune. And deeper still to something hidden. And then he sees it. A photo. Recent. His mother, aged but unmistakable, standing in a crowd. His father's ring glinting in a reflection. His mind fractures. He finds the mausoleum. They're alive, calm, proud. They tell him he was never meant to live a normal life. He was always meant to become this. Gotham needed more than a man. It needed a weapon. They gave him purpose. Bruce is silent. He realizes the truth. He never chose the cowl. It was handed to him. Every night of vengeance, every scar and sacrifice, scripted. Now the question becomes, does he destroy them? Or does he accept the truth that they were right all along? That Batman was never his to begin with.